5 seconds to go. Start. Leave granted in special leave petition civil number 16161 of 2018. Delay in filing special leave petition civil diary number 12422 of 2022 is condoned and leave is granted in the said special leave petition as well. In civil appeal arising out of SLP civil number 16161 of 2018, the appellants, who are original respondents numbers 11 to 14 before the High Court of Gujarat, have challenged the judgment and order dated 11th May 2018 passed by a division bench of the High Court of Gujarat on a writ petition under Article 226 of the Constitution of India filed by respondent numbers 1 to 18. Few factual details will have to be noted. The dispute is a typical dispute between promotees and direct appointees over inter se seniority. Here, the dispute is about the posts of inspectors in the Income Tax Department in the state of Gujarat. On 7th February 1986 and 3rd July 1986, office memoranda, for short OM, were issued by the Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pension. Both the OMs record that the principle of rotation of quota will be followed for determining the inter se seniority of promotees and direct recruits. It is mentioned therein that when direct recruits are not available, the promotees would be bunched together at the bottom of the seniority list below the last position up to which it is possible to determine seniority on the basis of rotation of quota with reference to the actual number of direct recruits who become available. It is provided therein that the unfilled direct recruitment quota vacancies would be carried forward and added to the corresponding direct recruitment vacancies of the next year. It is also provided that these additional direct recruits selected against the carried forward vacancies of the previous year should be placed below the last promotee or direct recruit, as the case may be, in the seniority list based on the rotation of quota for that year. Prior to these two OMs, there was an OM dated 22nd November 1959 which provided for fixing the seniority of direct recruits and promotees based on the rotation of quota. In the facts of the case, we may note here that the relevant recruitment rules of 1969 provided that the quota of departmental promotees and direct recruits to the post of inspector will be 2-1. There is no dispute that the rule of rotation of quota or rota and quota is applicable for fixing their inter se seniority. On 7th February 2000, office note was issued by the Department of Personnel and Training, for short DOPT. By the said office note, it was directed that if the examination is not held in the vacancy year, the seniority of the vacancy year cannot be granted to direct recruits. There was a further clarification OM issued on 3rd March 2008 by DOPT, which clarified that when the appointment against unfilled vacancies is made in subsequent years, either by direct recruitment or promotion, the persons so appointed shall not get seniority of the earlier year. However, they should be given the seniority of the year in which they were appointed on a substantive basis. On 26 June 2009, the Chief Commissioner of Income Tax Ahmedabad filled in 53 posts of income tax inspectors by promotion on the basis of the recommendations of the Departmental Promotion Committee DPC. By a communication dated 20th November 2009, the Chief Commissioner of Income Tax Ahmedabad forwarded a requisition for making appointments to 46 direct posts, 35 current and 11 carried forward, enclosing therewith the details in the prescribed pro forma. The DOPT by the letter dated 15th January 2010 granted NOC for 482 vacancies in the grade of Income Tax Inspector. Accordingly, by a letter of the same date, the Department of Revenue of the Ministry of Finance forwarded the said NOC to the Secretary of the Staff Selection Commission SSC. However, the examination for recruitment was not conducted to fill up the vacant posts of income tax inspectors for the recruitment year 2009-10 in the same year. Accordingly, SSC initiated the process by holding a meeting with the officers for the conduct of the Combined Graduate Level Examination 2010, for short CGLE 2010. The Central Board of Direct Taxes CBDT proposed tentative vacancies of 482 posts of income tax inspectors for CGLE 2010. An advertisement was published on 30th January 2010 inviting applications for CGLE 2010. On 26th April 2010, CBDT communicated to SSC that vacancies for the recruitment year 2009-10 were included for selection through SSC CGLE 2010. On 10th May 2010 and 31st July 2010, examinations were conducted by SSC for Tier 1 and Tier 2. Stop.